Oh, it's still, oh, yeah, it's working. All right. Thank you. I don't know why it defaults back to that. Thank you for letting me know. Hopefully we're good now. Let me know if that's good. So welcome into the Creative Treehouse. My name is Robin Broom. I'm glad you're here. Get comfortable, kick off your shoes, and we're going to make a card together tonight. So let me know, Sandy, if that worked. And so this was the card that we made last week, and we had some leftover pieces and things, and my daughter Amanda, afterwards we did a video chat together, and we made, or she kind of decided on this layout, so that's what we're doing. Good afternoon. It's morning for you, right, Anne? And welcome, Anne. Yay, there's sound now. It's still morning for you, I assume. And for us, it is 8 o'clock in the evening, and we have a little bit more snow. We got 1.5 inches of snow last night, and it made the other 7 inches that we had were starting to melt, and it was almost going away, and then everything froze. And the roads were a little bit treacherous this morning, so, and I think they will be again tomorrow morning. So, oh, goodness gracious, what a winter we have had. But for Anne, it is spring. Oh, it is afternoon. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, good afternoon. Usually you say good morning, so good afternoon, Anne. I'm so glad you're here. So, yeah, and I think on my Facebook I asked which one people liked the best. I like them both. Somebody suggested this would be a good fall card and this would be a good spring card. So I think that is probably true. So tonight we are going to use the Nature Symphony and all the new packaging. I love leaves and stuff. I guess it's a good thing it's the Creative Treehouse. And I was excited to finally break this open and use it, and so you're going to help me put my first card together using this. So I used this one and this one. I think that's all that I used, just these two from there, and then I used this one, and then we'll pick a sentiment as well. It's summer. Oh, heat waves. Wow. Yeah, we've had super low, like below, way below 0 Celsius. So, yeah, way below freezing. All right, so this is what, and I love this paper, and I got to open it today too, the Nature's Walk. Here are some of the gorgeousness. I can undo all of these, but I love blues and greens, and so like in the pretty peacock color. Oh, that's a gorgeous blue. So pretty. Okay, so is there another one that's the same one? Am I missing one? Oh yeah, here's a good. So yes, and it's called Nature's Walk. But anyway, really pretty. And I love that one. So, but what I did was I took this particular piece and I cut it with the die, with that, and then I'll show you what I did. I cut it 3 different times and cut the leaves out. And so it's kind of fun how they turn out. Let me see if I don't break it. But it's kind of cool. I liked that. So you can achieve that by putting different ink colors, but that was pretty easy to do. So let me show you, and I'm going to go with my favorite color combos, and I'm going to just kind of give you an overall look, and then we're going to change some things up. But those are the two that I want you to sort of choose between, and then we've got other choices after that. So let me know whether you like the left one or the right one better, and we'll go with that. So left or right? Yes, both are lovely. Yep. So, and I know my hubby was taking the dogs out, so he's not on yet. So, but anyway, so left or right, and we can we're gonna change sentiments and things like that. Up, look, Amanda's here. All right, Amanda says left, Sandy says right. And we can change. Welcome, Amanda. Welcome to the treehouse. Yeah, she didn't get the snow, and she's north of us, a couple hours north. She just got a little bit of snow. So, yep. And in Australia, they're having a heat wave. So, my son just said that 2 rights. So Ann says right as well. If we could share some of the snow with you, yes. I was talking to my son, and he was somebody from Colorado was saying that they've not had snow in Colorado, not enough anyway, and they rely on the snow for their water, so it's important. I guess we stole their snow. All right, so we're going to work on this one, and then let me show you some things about it. Okay, we can do all sorts of things. So this is Pretty Peacock base, and then we've got this Lost Lagoon piece we can use, or we can use this one. Now this one I used the birch tree embossing folder, and I've also used the dauber just a little bit with some. And then this one is cool because it uses this little guy, and it gives you texture. So it just kind of, it sort of pierces it, I guess. So you do have to be careful if you get on the edges, because it could, like right here, you can see I got really close to the edge. But anyway, but that's kind of fun. I just love all the textures of this. I started to use this one, but I ended up not using it. But that's what it looks like when well, let me pull it up so you can see. Maybe let it focus. Maybe focus. Sort of, yeah. Okay. Let me move that out of the way. That is shining. The dauber makes a huge difference. Yes. There's still lots of snow. It's just been too cold for it to go anywhere. So, yeah. All right. So we have these. This is the choice of having this one with the birch or this one, and then we're going to end up putting this one sort of on crooked. So you're just going to see just the edges. So which one do you think? The birch or the embossed? Can y'all see that kind of, sort of ish? So birch or embossed? We'll say this one's embossed and this one is the birch. Yeah, it is really cool that the die does it. This one does it as well. I didn't really care for it as much, at least not on this one. But you can see, because it makes huge holes. So I like the subtle of the other one better. So, all right, Amanda says the embossed one. And Sandy says embossed. Cool. And we could have even done both. Somewhere I did one that was both. I don't remember where it was. Oh, it didn't really show up. I did this one that was both. But lots and lots and lots of texture. You keep hearing a jingle. What's jingling? Unless it's it could be my earrings. My heart earrings. If that's what it is, that's probably what it is. Because I'm not wearing a bracelet. So if you're hearing a jingle, it is my heart earrings. All right, I'm going to glue this down. And while I'm gluing this down, you guys can pick out the next thing. The next thing will be, well, let me see. We can do it like this. And I'm going to tell you also how I did that. Or do you like the background piece? So, background piece, or no background piece. So, yes background, no background. Okay. Yes, it's my heart earrings. I didn't realize they were that noisy. Oh my. Okay. All right, glue, you were working just a minute ago. Must be camera shy. I don't know what the. Let me try the other one, see if it's better. All right. Sandy says she likes it with the background. I think I do too. Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Try to get it everywhere. All right. So it's got the background, and then it's got a little bit of doppering on it to give it a little bit more neat texture. All right, we will do the background. Yes, Anne agrees. Background. All right. This will be. And after I do this, I'll show you exactly how I did that, what I did to make this. Just a second, see if I can be a little bit tricky to get it all down. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Okay, so what I did on that was I took a piece of, I think this is the, well, I can see it, hang on. It was the cloud cover. And it is the two-tone, and the two-tone is also has the white inside. So I took it and I tore it. So, and most of the regular cardstock does not have the white. Okay, and then what I did was I used the stamp, this one, and I stamped it with, actually I did cloud cover, but I also did Lost Lagoon. And then I took I don't have one, a marker, not a Stampin' marker, the blends, and I took the cap and I flicked it so I got spots. I also then sprayed it with water and crunched it up. So all of those things happened to get that look. So you go from this one to this one. So quite a big difference. So, and that's, yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, and then I'm going to put it slightly sideways there. All right. Oh, there's Max. Background. Okay, cool. All right, so there's that. And I'm just loving the colors. Okay, and then we've got that leaf. We could do, where's the other one? This one, but I think I like the way that one stands out better. We have the dark leaf or the light leaf. So to me, that one has a little bit too much of the like old olive in it. So light leaf or dark leaf. Let me know, light or dark, and then we'll get that down. Yeah, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I tried to decide. To me, it's almost a vintage look, I guess, and I love that look. So yeah, it's really fun, and it's two-tone. There's one side that's just slightly darker than the other side. You can kind of see. So there's so much you can do with it. I like all the two-tone paper. So dark. All right, two darks. Yeah, that's what I think too. That's what I think too. All right, let's put a few dots of glue, and then we'll move to our sentiment. We've got two choices for sentiments. I've been working today on getting ready for the couples cards in candlelight. That'll be next Monday night. It'll be a lot of fun. So the guys make cards for the girls, and the girls make cards for the guys. And they sit opposite each other with their backs to each other, so they don't get to see what their spouse is making. It's kind of fun. And it's amazing how good the guys actually are at everything. All right, so now we get to pick between, let me stick that up underneath there. No, it wouldn't work. Okay, so we have I Love You Lots and You Make Me Smile are two choices, and we don't have to do it in those colors. I made a whole bunch of different ones. Let's see. What else did I make? I think that would probably not be the best. Let's see, got a brown one. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, I think I went overboard. Let's see, I think those are all of them. And then I've got those as the border underneath. All right, let me make sure that nothing is happening here. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. So, yes, You Make Me Smile. And of course we have some bling we could do too. I still think it needs to be up at the top. I hate that it's so big, it's gonna kind of cover up our pretty leaf. So I've got you, and then I Like You Lots. And we could make it a different color. And we don't even have to put the back on it. So I guess pick the Smile or the Like. You can do that one first. Smile on basically white, okay? The Smile. And that. And we could do it this way, and I've daubered it on a few of them. So I daubered it, and we can leave it like that, or we can put the background on it. So those, I think that's, and that one sort of disappears, I think. I think it does, even if you have a back on it. I think those are probably the best. Okay, so Sandy says this one. Let's see, did I bring my? Yeah, I did. I brought some embellishments too. All right, so which one? I think we narrowed it down to probably those two. That's what I'm thinking. You could give it different backgrounds, mats, or by itself, maybe by itself. All right. Is Sandy gonna win this one? Sandy's number 2, Anne is number 1, Amanda's number 3, and that's all we have. Yep. Max and anybody else just doesn't get a crown tonight. All right. Hopefully everything's still running smoothly. So which one? Are we going with Sandy's Smile? Or are we going to do the by itself with no mat, she says. I agree. I think I like it without the mat. And it really helped to have the, to dauber it on the edges. Dark. Okay, man, I'm not sure when you said dark. Are we talking the dark leaves? Sandy may be ahead of everybody else. I don't know. All right. So smile or like you. Pick between these two. I just think it's a fun card, but I also just love the colors too. My favorite colors. Favorite color combo. And then we'll have to decide where we're going to put it. I still think that one we could probably put in almost anywhere. But I think that one I would have to put it up at the top. I could do that. I don't know. All right, everybody's being slow on the. I might just go with Sandy's. Sandy says smile with a no mat. Let's see, Max, are you still alive? I want to jump in. Smile or like you. And we're probably doing no mat. Okay, let's see. It's fun. And I think it might even help if I put it maybe up on dimensionals. I think that might help as well. Let me grab my dimensionals. Yeah, it could be YouTube. I don't know. Because people are usually it's not, the lag is not that much. All right, I'm going to put dimensionals on here and see if anybody else jumps in. They could be multitasking. That's usually what Max is doing. He's usually doing a Spanish lesson. Smile or I love you lots. All right, and Amanda says smile. Smile it is, and we're gonna go, I think, without the mat. So, yeah, I think it works better without the mat. So Sandy had a good thing going there. All right, let's take this off, and then we'll go to the. Let's see, that's probably good. Alright, and I have some older embellishments that will work. Kathy, welcome! She likes to smile too. Smiles are good. Welcome, Kathy. Alright, I think we'll try these. And there's another one that comes with the set, and I think I ordered it. And let's see, here's the Robin challenge of trying to figure out where to put these. All right. I need one more. Where should I put the other one? Because we need 3. You need an odd number. It could be all kinds of places. We could put it right here. We could put it right here. I'm glad you're here. Oh, she was driving home. And, oh, very good. Thank you for not responding while you're driving. Very nice. Thank you for being safe. Anne will appreciate that too. All right, let's see. I like the fact that I can kind of move them around. Nope, that's in a line. We don't want it to be in a line. Oh, we could even put it there. Nope, it's in a line again. Yeah, probably something like that. I think I need a class in putting embellishments on. Amanda says, hi, Kathy. I think that'll do. Do you think that'll do? Should I smash them down now? Not fun. It's just fun. There's so much you can do. Why an odd number? Somehow odd numbers are more pleasing to your eye. So you can do 3, 5, 7, whatever. So like if you're doing leaves around flowers, it's better to do 3, 5, or something like that, an odd number. So, okay, good. She likes those embellishments right where they are. So I used one big and 2 of the little ones. And we have it. Except for we don't have an inside, but that's okay. Because I'll come up with an inside before before we give the card away. I figured we would do probably that color and maybe a matte, like not this particular one, but we'd probably do a matte. I would say something like that is what it would look like, unless you have a good recommendation, and I can take that. That's odd. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Yeah, fun. Yeah, I love the way that you can just cut that right out of the paper. So super cool. So much you could do. You could add other leaves to it. But anyway, I had a lot of fun doing this afternoon, getting it ready for you guys to pick out. You guys did a wonderful, fantabulous job as always. And remember that if you leave a comment, you'll be entered to win the card. And last week's winner was Becky. I don't know if I said that or not, but Becky was the winner. Oh, and Amanda just said, laugh out loud, Dad. It takes one to know one. So that's funny. Yes, teal colors are the best. I agree. Team teal for the win. Yeah, and that's fun. I like the sentiment. Good choice, Sandy. All right, that is it for tonight. Yeah, we're pretty much right on time. And I should be here next week. When it comes to March, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to miss 2 of them. Probably switch them to a Wednesday night or something. But for now, we're good for February. Yeah, yay for Becky. She was here 2 weeks in a row, but she's not here tonight. So, but anyway, I think she knows that she won. So, well, thank you everybody for joining me in the Treehouse, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.